Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm here with a pug shirt. Yay. It's literally at the middle of flipping night. Well, not really, it just turned night. So the lighting's horrible. And I'm here now. So, I want to say a couple things. So a bit ago I did my Aniara review, which is a movie I actually really particularly like. That's Aniara. Just got hit by a screw and is having a nuclear meltdown. So I'm here again. Hello, welcome. Blah blah blah. Here now. Dude, like, I've literally got my phone torch illuminating me, and it's still, the lighting is horrible, like, still. Like, I can barely see myself, to be honest. Maybe it would work better if I turn off the lights. You know, I'm going to try that. Like, maybe it'll work better, because there'll be, like, more light directed on my face. Hello. I'm back. Oh damn, the motion tracking's horrible. Okay, well, I mean, it's I guess it's kind of better, but like, it's like really bad lag. And I'm definitely gonna go turn that back on. This web camera is literally horrible though. Like, it's the, I don't get why, like, all integrated flipping cameras are like so bad. There's like one downstairs I can use if I want to use it, and probably a huge actual like proper light, like studio light. So yeah, hello, welcome. If you didn't notice, I have my Star Trek ship collection. I had 5 more come today. If you didn't notice, I'm trying to climb over something when I go over there, which is this huge box, which I need to make space for in my cardboard area over there. You guys can't see that though. So yeah, Star Trek ship collection, and I guess box collection. And odd items at the top. There's my tricorder, ball cube, like trying to like Starfleet ships, and then like alien ships down here, and then boxes. There's like a homemade shuttle. I literally have a wall right here, like the homemade shuttles. I think it's really cool. I'm going to show you one, because, like, why the hell not? Here we go. So here's the Enterprise D, if you don't... Like, they are proper, like, CBS Studio things. Got them off Hero Collector. All of them are off Hero Collector by Eagle Moss, and they're really good quality. To be honest, they are quite expensive, though I think they're a good price for the quality and like the material. Like, they use proper metal, so it's quite strong. I don't think they're gonna break at all. Really good. Anyway, Aniara. So I've been thinking for a long time, like, why don't they have emergency backups? I mean, I think they should have emergency backup engines, or some sort of deployable thruster that can stop them in an event of emergency, or some sort of emergency fuel supply. I mean, most vessels in sci-fi movies and in real life have emergency backup systems, if that be in space or in water, like ocean boats. They usually all have some sort of emergency fuel reserve and emergency thrusters or systems that can drop into place and stop something like an emergency. I mean, a lot of sci-fi movies that are in space or spaceships, these spaceships usually have emergency systems. I mean, Aniara may have emergency systems. There may be an emergency life support system or emergency water systems, which, if they did have emergency water systems, maybe they should have put that in place, because the water is absolutely gross. Well, by the end, I guess. But the 9-year mark isn't the end, is it? The 24-year mark is the end. for them. How sad. Oh, also, pen glows. Fun. But I think they should have some emergency either fuel reserve. Like, what the hell is this light? Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the tentacles. It's in the way of my torch. Sorry. So yeah. Like, most sci-fi ships usually have some emergency thrust systems. Like, maybe at least some fuel packed away somewhere, or some fuel canisters sitting around. And we know that they can turn fuel or different materials into nuclear reactive fuel, because when they first get the probe in, they do say that they may be able to turn it nuclear, meaning they could use it in the engines if there's nothing inside. Though obviously they end up not being able to find out what the hell is inside that probe. And something that also bothers me about the probe is that after the huge nebula thing, you know, where they all go all about, and everyone's like and all about, and people are like all about, like we get a scene where the probe's there and there's like all black stuff down its base, on its like little leg things that have rolled it in. I just always think, like, is that fuel? I mean, why didn't they go back in? Like, and if, like, I mean, maybe they did go back in. There's a high chance they did, because obviously they've probably been working on it, or people have broken in to try see if they can get anything out of it at all. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to say. Why do they have shuttle bays, or like places to bring in stuff from space, and like like little kind of systems that drag stuff in, if they don't have any shuttles? I mean, I expect if they wanted to stop the ship, then if they have shuttle bays, then they should have shuttles. And I think they could have used them. They basically flew over, plonked them at the front of the ship, and be like, and there you go. Like, the ship could easily stop. You await rescue, some other Aniara comes along, it's like, hey, let's tow you back. And then they turn back, and then they're like, hey, here's some fuel. And like, and the other guy's like, oh, thank you, very nice fuel. And like, I'm just like, oh, like, I also expect, shouldn't they have escape pods? I mean, maybe not even escape pods, but just some methods of being able to just go like, and like get a load of people out if there's an emergency like that. I mean, they could have just jettisoned the ship, get everyone into escape pods, and go like, back towards Mars. And maybe even use the escape pods to make like a wall at the front of the ship and use their engines to just slow it down. Or if they have escape pods, which I expect they do, if they have so many people aboard, and if something as a screw could screw up their engines, then they should have escape pods. I mean, they could easily use, or take the fuel out of the escape pods, be like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like, and like just fly out of there, you know, or at least like get enough fuel to kind of slow down the ship's progress, so some other ship can be like, hello. I don't know what I just did there. Rescue ship Aniara. So yeah, I just always thought about that, and I've always thought, what happens after everyone dies? What happens after the 24-year scene? How long do they survive? How did it come to that? I mean, from the last couple year 9 scenes, we see that basically like there are barely anybody left. Like half the ship has been cut in half. Well, actually, we don't know that because obviously these light year haul things are in fact recorded on every screen across the ship. So it is possible that many people just like, oh, I can't be bothered. And so they're not bothered, basically. They decide just not to go. Maybe they don't even watch it. Maybe they're just like,